Tally-ho everybody, this is Adam from A Heap of Games, and I'm here with something a bit different. I'm going to introduce you to my African Cape house snake, the African Cape brown house snake. This is Marmite. Some of you might have met her before. If you're new to the channel, you probably haven't. If you're an old fan of the channel, what there is left of them, you probably met Marmite before. But yeah, this is the African Cape brown house snake. I've had her since, I'd say, about 2012, 2013, around that time. And she's absolutely lovely. You can probably tell. I've got the light turned down quite a bit because they are nocturnal animals. She's got lovely eyes. You've got the slit pupils. Now the thing about the house snakes is that they have the markings on their head. So it's not quite visible on her, she's got quite faint markings, but if you look around the eyes, there's a V shape going from the nose towards the back of the head and it goes over their eyes. Hers are quite light, but you get some house snakes that are really, really striking ones. The males tend to be smaller than the females. Now Marmite is, I'm pretty sure, a female. The thing is with snakes, they, you know, there isn't that much there on the surface that you can really look at to say what's what. So a lot of snakes it's very difficult unless you're probing. Just taking off that last bit of shed there. She had a really good shed recently. The only bit that didn't come off was the very tip of the tail, and that's just come off now. Yeah, brilliant shed. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so the males will be shorter than the females. Males will not really get much larger than 75 centimetres. Males can get up to about 120, maybe a bit more. So there is quite a size difference, and last shed she had was 110 centimetres. So I'm pretty certain, not only from the fact that the person I bought it off said it was female, but judging from that shed, the size of it, I'm pretty sure Marmite is a female. So hopefully the camera's well and truly focused on her now. And they're not the biggest snakes, not by far. They are smaller than your corn snakes, which are probably the most popular pet snakes on the market. Quite a lot smaller actually. I've got a corn snake down here. He's called Genghis Corn, and he's probably twice as thick as the African Cape house snake. But look at that, nice and calm now, and they're just now. Well, that's just usually quite happy to sit on the hand. They're very docile animals, which is why they're almost perfect really for beginner snakes. I mean, they're not too small. They're very small when they start, when they're very young, very small. So you've got to make sure that you have a very secure enclosure. Isn't that right, Marmite? Hopefully it's not too bright for you. You can turn it down a bit. But she is lovely. You can see, hopefully in the camera, you could see the iridescence coming off the scales. Not many snakes have that. It's like that sort of colourful shimmer that comes off. Apart from that, she is just brown with the brilliant marble white belly on the scoots. What else about you, Marmite? Apart from the fact that you're African, pretty widespread over Africa. The thing about these snakes, they being brilliant pets, they aren't very common, at least not in the UK over here, because I've been searching for more, and there's a couple of breeders around the country, and that's pretty much it. I mean, your average pet shop, I mean, I've seen a couple. They don't do many house snakes. Sorry, she should be the main focus of the screen here. But I think they're not so common because of the lack of coloration. But there are a few colour morphs out there. I mean, obviously you've got the albino, and you've got ones that are really strikingly dark. I mean, you've got ones with the patterns. Marmite doesn't really have any patterning on her at all. But I still love her nonetheless. In fact, I quite like the fact that she's almost as plain as you come with snakes. Iridescent brown and marble scoots. She is lovely, aren't you? Aren't you? Yeah. Yeah, she's always been like this. Very docile. Can be very. She loves her food. I'm currently feeding her on. I was feeding her on fluffs until recently. I'm starting to upgrade her. Rat pups is what she's going on to next. I think she's just gotten to that size now where I think you probably want something a bit bigger, but no bigger than that. She definitely won't be going on to small mice, nowhere near medium mice. Far too small for that, aren't you? But they are beautiful animals. The house snake, if you're ever thinking about getting a snake, I do highly recommend them. Problem is, you're going to have to search for them, because there aren't that many out there. There are breeders, just keep your eyes open for them. They aren't the most expensive snakes either. Now actually they're probably about as expensive as a corn snake, so that's some of the cheapest snakes going. And I think it's a great buy. I think they're more interesting than the average everyday corn snake. Sorry Genghis, sorry. Simply for the fact that they're just a bit less common. And that in itself makes them a little bit more interesting, if you get my drift. So, there you are. A bit more of a close-up to Marmite. Ain't she a beauty? And she's just happy to sit here on my hand now. What's all this about here? Eh? Eh? What's all that? Nothing. Complete disinterest. I keep looking at the wrong part of the camera. But that is Marmite, my African Cape house snake. I hope you like her. I have got a couple other snakes, and if you're interested I can let you see them. I've got Genghis corn, my corn snake. Pretty new to the family. And I've also got Lord Nibbles. I'm still on the search for more house snakes. But apart from house snakes, yeah, I've got Genghis corn, and I've got Lord Nibbles of Porkington, and he's a Western Hognose, an albino Western Hognose, so he's a lovely little fella, very sassy. But if you want to see more of them, just hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and give me a big smile. How's that sound? Right, say bye, Marmite. Say bye. Ain't she a beauty? Oh, you want to go to bed now? Right, so do I. Try to play Toodaloo and cheery. Oh! I've got Banter Wars coming up probably within the next few months. I'm going to be spending a couple of weeks in June where I've got time off to just go through it all. I've got more gaming videos coming up, and I'm planning a musical that'll probably be done for Christmas. It's going to be a Christmas musical, so I do hope to get it up for Christmas, but shh, no one's meant to know. Shit. Right, bye.
Do you like art? How about comics? I've been working with Char Reed for a long time, commissioning work for my own creative hobbies. She's a fantastic artist, a fellow YouTuber, and she's working on her own comic series, The Golden Troop. Look, she even drew a real-life Observer Bond. Meet Observer. So you want artwork for your games, music, channel, or whatever? Why not send Char Reed a message? She'll even draw your pets for you. Go check out her channel, her social media, or maybe donate to her Patreon for some special perks. Listen to your Prime Minister. You won't regret it.